We're back. This is Giants Amongst Us, where we share in the unique human experience, and it's where you're going to hear real stories that are told by real people, people just like yourself. This is normally an audio based podcast. If this is your first time stumbling across the channel, most of the videos on YouTube are audio based. It's an audio formatted podcast where I share stories from people that have been through different struggles, challenges, and they transcended those struggles and challenges. And by sharing them, the hope is that it might find somebody in a dark place, somebody who's feeling helpless, somebody who's feeling hopeless, somebody who is feeling as if their life has no worth, bringing some type of fresh perspective into their life, bringing some type of hope into their life, and showing them that they do have worth, they do have value, and things can't change, but you have to want it. You have to put in the effort. So, it's been a while since the last video that I made. I said that I was going to start doing this more often. I had an interview set up today. It was going to be with a psychedelic integration coach. Technology on my end, sometimes you're at the whim of technology. Everything was right, but it seemed like once you checked in to get ready for the interview, things went a wire on my side. Fell through the cracks. Needless to say, I wasted his time. I don't blame him. This was the second time that it didn't work out, so it just wasn't in the cards. But the camera's set up, so I thought, why not just go ahead and break bread and shoot the breeze with whoever it may concern. And this piece is having to do with gratitude, being thankful, being grateful for what you have and not what you do not have. And sometimes what you don't even need. But we want it because we see it, because we're bombarded by, I read somewhere, the most of us 10,000 advertisements per day thanks to this shiny little thing that we carry around all day, every day. Bombarded. Psychological warfare. World War III, it's already been popping. The destruction of self, taking us away from self. The fourth industrial revolution. We don't have to get into all that. Like I said, this video was going to be about gratitude, being grateful, and something that we can start doing first thing in the morning. We can start paying ourselves instead of paying attention to everybody else, because this also is the attention economy. Everyone is out for your attention. And we willfully give this up. And we wonder why we're anxious, why we're afraid, why we're confused, why we're constantly reacting and responding the way that we are. We're always on the defensive, being rattled, shaked, rolled, turned inside out. How do you start your morning? I'll tell you what I had a bad habit in doing. And that started first thing in the morning. Before I would even wipe the crust from off my eyelids. Moco's still hanging, dried up. Didn't even brush my teeth, but I had the phone at the ready. It was within arm's reach, and I would grab it and get a taste. How many know the feeling? Digital, dope. Have you had your fix today? Thumbing through all the catchy news feeds, being beckoned by these YouTube red fonts, alarming thumbnails. I mean, all of these uh these online posts peddling destruction, doom, and lust. And after that, my nervous system was shot through the roof. Rocked, rattled, wrecked, confused, in fear and upset, giving all of my attention, my energy to things that were out of my control, that was doom scrolling. I don't know what your thing is, just trying to find something that's trending or just seeing what people are up to, your favorite influencer, whatever it is. But after feeding yourself that first thing in the morning, is it not a wonder why you feel the way that you feel, or I would feel the way I would feel, behave the way that I would behave, perceive things and react to people the way that I would react, my relationship with myself, with other people, the way I viewed the world? It was tainted and being filtered by all of this stuff I was allowing to infiltrate my mind first thing in the morning, planting just seeds of deception, confusion. And just to keep it short, to keep it simple, to keep it sweet, what we can do first thing in the morning, it's easy. Instead of reaching for the phone, instead of going for that digital dope, it's time to detox. This is only if you feel like it's beginning to be a problem and affect you. But if you don't care, go on about your business. Who am I to tell anybody how to live their life or what to do with their time and what they should, what they shouldn't do? This is only an idea, something to consider, I guess you could say. But a good practice might be to, rather than do that, leave the phone. You can get to it later on in the day, the afternoon, or after you pay yourself first. Grab a paper, a pen, or a pencil, and then write down 3 to 5 things that you're grateful for. 3 to 5 things. That's it. That's it. Sit down, have an honest thought, and think of 3 to 5 things. It could be someone, it could be something, it could be something that was done to you the day before or that week. But just think about 3 to 5 things that make you happy, that you appreciate, that you're glad that you have. The weather, that coffee waiting for you, your spouse, your lady, your man, whatever it is. And write those things down. And after you have those 3 to 5 things, give yourself a few minutes, some quiet time. And what you're going to do is just reflect and meditate. Go down the list on each one of those things and see what that does for you mentally, emotionally. See what it does for you. Go down each one. How does it make you feel? Why are you thankful for it? What feelings come to mind, or just thinking about it? How was it making you feel? And just let that wiggle inside of you a little bit. See what it does for you. If it starts to create certain chemicals, certain feel good chemicals inside of you. If it puts you at peace, if it puts you at ease, if it brings a calm or a stillness to you, if it brings a smile to your face. and go down each one of those, excuse me, go down each one of those items and give them a few minutes of thought. Oh my goodness, it was a tea I was drinking. Give them a few minutes of thought, your heart's meditation, and see what that does for you. If it doesn't change something inside the dynamics that are going on inside of you, rather than being tense or angry or upset, might bring some peace, some tranquility, some calmness, some stillness, some clarity, some appreciation, some motivation to your life. And start your day off by doing that. Do it for a few days. Try to push for a week. And then go for 2 weeks. And who knows, maybe you might carry it a bit further. Turn that into 3 weeks, a month, and a daily practice, just something that you do. Being appreciative, thankful, showing gratitude to what you have. Starting your day off like that and see what it does for you. That's pretty much the bit in a nutshell. Quantum physics, the study of matter and energy, talks about energy flows where our intention goes. So, who's getting our attention? What's getting our attention? Who are we giving those emotions to? What are we giving those emotions to? And what are emotions? That's energy in motion, our energy in motion. So, try it out, see what it does for you. And I'd love to hear how it pans out. If you give it an honest week, just give it a week. See what it does. Pay yourself first. In the morning, first thing in the morning, before you reach for that phone, you write down your 3 to 5 things that you're grateful for. Who knows, that list might even get bigger because you start noticing all of the grand things, smallest and even the tallest of things that you have in your life that sometimes we tend to overlook because we're looking over the fence and thinking that it's better over there. We're comparing ourselves to what somebody else has or the way somebody else is living, but we forget to look under our nose or around us and see all of the great things that we have available at our fingertips, the lovely people that we have around us, and just the world at large that is happening and blooming. Mother Earth, fresh breath of life to do things once again and get things right that we may have gotten wrong 2 times before, 3 times before, 4 times before. But today's the day. So start it off right. Pay yourself. See what it does for you. Until next time, and very soon. You guys be safe, be sane. Peace.
I'm looking for a sign to know I'm on the right road. Ain't seen no sign since